On today's episode of Pathmonk Presents, I have an incredible guest with me here today. Please welcome Paula, who is the Vice President of Communications at Kempower. Paula, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm super excited to have you here. Looking forward to learning more about you, all the amazing things you've done in your career, and ultimately getting an insight as to what Kempower does and just seeing how you guys are key players in your industry. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you. It was so nice to get the invitation. Nice to be here today.
I'm glad to hear that, and it's our honor. So for all of our listeners out there, tell us, what is Kempower and what do you guys do overall?
Kempower is a growth company from Finland, and we do chargers for electric vehicles. So we do charging technology, not only hardware, but also software. And we come from Finland. And we have been growing quite a lot during the recent year. I think at the moment we are one of the most fastest growing companies in Europe, which is pretty well for a company that is doing like actual stuff, hardware chargers. So that's us. And what people like in our chargers is the user experience, that our chargers are easy to use and they are reliable.
That's incredible. Yeah, I've heard of Kempower, recently, and you guys are like growing at a really rapid rate. So that's incredible. So in terms of your clients, how do they typically find you? What would you say is your top client acquisition channel? Are we talking digital marketing, inbound, outbound, or is it a mix of a lot of things currently?
I think currently it's a mix of a lot of things, but how things started a couple of years ago, because even though I think we have now around 600 employees, and our chargers have been delivered to all continents of the globe and to over 40 countries. But all this has happened in a couple of years. But how we started marketing a couple of years ago was that we wanted to do content that is valuable for the target group. And we started with social media, actually, and digital content. So we selected different target groups, quite niche target groups from different countries, and used quite a lot of LinkedIn and targeted LinkedIn campaigns to reach out to the audience. And then slowly that started to work out. Of course, we also did other marketing, but the thing was also that once Kempower was started and we started to do digital marketing, COVID came. And the traditional sales that the sales team is doing is that they used to go out and meet people, and now they could not do it. So I think we were lucky that we had started to focus on digital marketing, because nothing basically changed. And we continue to do content strategy and content creation and targeting to different groups over the COVID times. And then when COVID ended, we still continue with digital marketing, content creation, but we also do events. So how do they find us? At the moment, social media is still super important for us. Also influencers, for example, in YouTube, we have in many countries, we have quite a lot of influencers who focus on EVs and driving EVs. That's important. And then also events, because after COVID ended and people were able to go out and about and meet people and see the technology, we noticed that events are also important. So it's a mix. The main thing is digital, but then we also meet people. Yeah. That's mainly it. Yeah. And then I think I have to say one more thing about the user experience. We have these kind of fan groups in different countries. For example, in the UK, when people go to Kempower chargers and they charge for the first time, they post a pic to social media and then the word spreads out. So that's also something that I think it's not so common to a B2B company. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I really love too how it adds that human element to it, to where they take the picture of them using the Kempower solution, and where it allows for the community to engage and collaborate. So that's incredible. I really love that idea. That's so smart. That's awesome. So now I want to switch gears here and I want to talk about the website. So, in your own words, what would you say are the major strengths of the Kempower website? But then also, where are there opportunities for room for improvement as well?
I think, first of all, that a website for a B2B company is the heart for a B2B company, for any modern B2B company. The focus should be on the website and the content and how it works. What comes to our website, at the moment, it reflects our brand pretty well, I think, but we have so much to do there. We create content consistently, and we try to write different blogs and especially content that answers to customers' pain points, content that if a customer reads it or a potential customer reads it, they think that, okay, I'm in that situation and maybe Kempower can help us. So I think it reflects our brand pretty well. I think we also have a low barrier to contact us. But then on the other hand, we as a team are quite critical and we have quite a lot of things to be done still. For example, we talk quite a lot about technology because this is a technology company and we love our chargers, but maybe sometimes we could, for example, be more, talk more to humans. And yeah, but I think it has been developing to a right direction. If we talk with our new employees, they say that, hey, they went to our website and they really love the brand, that it's different from the competitor. So I think we're going to the right direction. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. But that's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing, what else Kempower will have in the next couple of months and leading into the new year. So now I want to talk about you as a leader. So with being the Vice President of Communications, what does your day-to-day look like? What are the main tasks that you focus on within your work?
I came back to the office yesterday from summer vacation. So it was a burst of things. But as being a leader, the number one thing that we focus at the moment is the growth. So in Kempower, we recruit quite a lot of people, and also me, I'm recruiting at the moment new people in my team. So that's one focus of the management. But then what comes to leading my team, I focus on teamwork, that because it's a new team that needs to work together very fast. So we need to keep up the good teamwork and never lose that. We need to be able to help each other. We need to be able to discuss with each other so that we can decide, plan fast, because sometimes you think that you would be faster when you work on your own, but you're not. If you really need to go fast, you work with the team. Yeah. And then our target is to strengthen the brand and then to develop that kind of marketing that can scale up with the growth. So that's why we focus on digital, we focus on marketing automation, we follow the analytics, and yeah, those kind of things.
That's exciting. And I'm excited for you, that you're growing your team, you'll be recruiting new people to join you. And I think it's really great where you're emphasizing on, it's better to have a team. You can't do it alone. And then also with finding the right people that have the same goal and vision as you, because then it will be so much easier throughout the rest of the process.
Yeah,
definitely. So now we're getting close to the end of our interview, and I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. So if there were no boundaries in technology and you could do whatever you wanted, what would be the one thing that you would want to have fixed within your current position today?
We want to be close to the customer. And if there would not be any boundaries, I think we would be even closer to the customer. Of course, we do sales and we sell things, but at the end of the day, it's very much about customer experience. How a person feels when he or she charges with our chargers, what kind of customer experience is that, how we can develop that. And also when customers have or our people who charge with our chargers, if they would have problems, how fast we can respond. So whatever it takes to develop that and just, be very close to the customer, I think that would be the key to success.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. That is one solution that I would love to have as well, me personally. So now, what is the one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you could go back and restart your journey as a marketer today?
Well, first of all, I would go back to the teamwork, that it's really appreciated. Be able to work with other people, discuss with other people, be kind, respect one another. That's super important. And then also that career development is not a ladder that you climb upwards. It's a jungle sometimes, and you need to be open to different things. But if you are open to different things and be patient, good things happen.
Definitely. No, I agree with you. Be patient, good things happen. That's one thing every mentor of mine has told me, and it's so true. So
yeah.
So now we're at the end of our interview today. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us on the podcast. But I also want to give you the last word. If anyone were to forget about everything we've talked about in your interview today, what do you want them to remember about Kempower overall?
That we are here for you who owns EVs, that we just want to push the world towards sustainable mobility. We want to make this place a cleaner environment for us all.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Paula. And it was incredible learning more about Kempower, all the great things you guys are doing, and learning more about who you are as well. So thank you again for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And for all of our listeners out there, check us out next week on Pathmonk Presents.